come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. And now Bruce Arians, with the play clock running low, is going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Brady to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. This is Jones. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
On 1st down, Jones. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Jones, the ball carrier. Alex Anzalone on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. They'll run on first down. Jones. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
29-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. From the gun, Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And a catch right side by Evans. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
5-yard line.
Now Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. First carry for a Central Florida alum, Latavius Murray. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
A gain of 14.
Here's Murray.
Saints, 1st down.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
A gain of 13 yards.
Murray.
1st down, New Orleans.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
They run with Murray. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
4th down.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Buccaneers' defense holds and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now Brady. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Made at the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Murray. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Devin White on the tackle.
A run. It's Murray. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there and a 1st down. A handoff. It's Murray. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll try the air now with Hill. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Hill. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The final shot before half for Brady. They're targeting Godwin once more, this time complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Kamara. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They run. It's Kamara. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
He was
just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
And the Saints 1st down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a give. This is Murray. Murray has the 1st down and more. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Again, it's Murray. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 10th carry of the game now. Murray. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. The gun. Here's Hill. Sanders has it over the middle. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. A 10th carry for Kamara, and he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Breeze. He's got Burton here. It's a gain of 7, and just like that, it's third down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
3 on the play. And the Saints first down.
They go back to Murray on first down. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On first down, Murray. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
The ball carrier.
So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
Now Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. That's Alvin Kamara with a grab from Drew Brees. And the Saints have taken the lead.
For the point after.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Well, man out of the backfield gets in for the score. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line.
2 yards on
the last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He's just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was DJ Swearinger right there on the coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Brady's throw there complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling has been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa.
36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
He's back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll give Fournette another crack. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. To throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans are holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
decision is to go for two. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the two-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost them 5 yards. And that'll set them back 5. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. So that'll back him up 5. So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one.
Kenyon to kick off for Tampa Bay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
They go with Murray again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now a first throw here in overtime. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. On the ground, this is Kamara. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They run with Murray. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Saints ball carrier.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
The 14-yard line.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. He swallowed him up. From the gun on third, Hill. And he finds Cook. And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Play leads to second and goal at the Buccaneers' 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. A 20th carry coming up now for Murray. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Another chance to maybe end it right here. This is third and goal. Now they'll run. Murray. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Final score, Saints 20.
Well, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got a dramatic ending.